Hello everyone. Today's question: what country impressed you the most? I think we all have experience of traveling abroad, and the question is which country and give it the best memories or impression. I've been to some countries, so I like to compare all these places, and maybe you can just for your reference. From my experience, I found each country has its special characteristic. When I decide to travel, I would think about it. If there's any special things or place which I could not find in Taiwan. Now, traveling makes our life exciting. Then not only it gives us chance to relax, but also each traveler teach me something important my horizon. Number one, mainland China. I was quite impressed with its beautiful sceneries, historical relics, Huangshan, Changjiang, Guilin. I've been there 3 times. I love them. And one time we took a cruise along Changjiang for 5 days from Wuhan to Chongqing. 这个长江游轮. I still cannot forget the food we had on the ship and the shows we enjoyed in the evening, the scenic spots we visited along the river. Number two, Japan. Japan is a very beautiful, clean country. Its people are very polite. Even one time, we asked for directions. The young guy had some trouble in explaining in English. Finally, he said to his friend, "Okay, you go first, and I'll come later." And he decided to take us to the destination by himself. Okay, so I was quite impressed with this. And number three, Philippines. I enjoy the very exciting water rafting there. Thailand, I think it's a very cheap and lots of things to see. You can enjoy floating market, King Palace, animal show, Tiffany show, Daniel show, transvestite show, Sin Cities, Pattaya, and exciting water activities. Number five, Burma. Actually, I just visited the countryside and its water when we traveled to Malaysia, and we just crossed the border and we did some shopping there. And number six, Malaysia. Visiting Malaysia is also very cheap. We visit some small island and take a swim in the lake, which is on top of the mountain. It's quite memorable. At places reclining Buddha. It's a scenic spot. I almost got robbed. It's also kind of very unique, special experience. Okay, number seven, Singapore. It's a very small, beautiful island. Its social security, it's very, very famous. Even you can walk on the streets at 2 or 3 o'clock at night. You don't have to worry about your safety. Number eight, India. It's a great country. You will never forget the Taj Mahal. Behind it is a touching love story. Number nine, Bali Island. Bali. It's a great resort with the Indian culture. You can enjoy beautiful sceneries, custom and culture on the beach. I remember local kids tried to sell me marijuana. 都受这个毒品. So I said, no, I don't want it. Okay. Number 10, Indonesia. I remember it's a terrible traffic jam. So one day we went through the city. It took us about 3 hours. Just went through the city. Okay. 11, Australia. Australia is a huge country. Obviously, Australia doesn't have lots of characteristics, but you can enjoy the beautiful beach and rare, cute animals. Number 12, the Palau. Palau is cool. Borneo. It's one of the most countries I enjoy the most. Snorkeling, sunken ship, drop off, 大断层, Milk Lake, 牛奶湖, Coral Reef, Scallop, the 干贝. I'm going to go snorkeling and find these things. Non-poisonous jellyfish, 无毒的这个水母湖. 水母. Okay, all these what you can enjoyed in Taiwan. Okay, this is a special place. Number 13, US is a must to visit when you go traveling abroad. Sure, it has the characteristics of Disneyland. Disney 乐园 okay, Universal Studio, Great Canyon, 大峡谷 Hollywood, 好莱坞 Las Vegas 赌城 Las Vegas. Okay, when I drove with my friend's car to Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills 是个比佛利山庄 okay, where the famous international movie stars live there. And I got almost lost so many times because I was not familiar with all those directions and places. Anyway, I asked for direction. I finally got back home to my friend's house. Number 14, Canada. I never forget, is the most spectacular waterfall. Niagara Fall, waterfall, 尼加拉大瀑布. I joined Toastmasters meeting at Toronto. It's a great experience at Quebec. Quebec is a very romantic, beautiful town in the north. I spent the whole days walking around, fishing every part of the town. Number 14, Spain. I love it because I traveled with some nice friends and all the artists like Picasso, Dali's, Gaudi's, Miro. And number 16, Italy. Beautiful country, Rome, Colosseum, the 竞技场, Statue of David, Venice, who can forget all this wonderful place. Number 17, Switzerland. 瑞士 is one of the most wonderful countries in the world. Lucerne Lake, beautiful lake, skiing another beautiful mountain. Number 18, France. It's a romantic country. You can't forget the Eiffel Tower. 巴黎铁塔, Napoleon Palace, 香榭大道. We all lived unforgettable marriage in my life. Number 19, Turkey is also a great country. I'll never forget. I went with some good friends. It was the first time I saw snow. And certainly we were so excited. Early in the morning on the mountain, we started snow. We got out and made a small moment in front of our hotel. And in Turkey, we visited the Silk Road caravan stations. 这个驿站, our thought was kind of certainly carried back to 2,000 years ago. And our tour guides also showed us to the mountain caves, where it said 2,000 years ago, Christians would escape to avoid persecution by the Roman soldiers. As Turkey is part of the Roman Empire, we could see lots of historical relics. Ephesus, 以弗所书, okay, 以弗所, okay, the city is one of the great cities at that time. Now become historical relic. And we can also see the Trojan horse, 特洛伊木马. It's also a must for tourists. And number 20, I will introduce Angkor Wat, 吴哥窟. Okay, this is beautiful. Then this is kind of ancient town. It's also very beautiful palace and temples and hidden in the jungle. Okay, it was discovered by the French teams, and they studied the historical books, and they found that they thought there must be a place somewhere in Cambodia. So they started searching, and finally they really found it. Now it is shown to the world. It's really amazing. It's almost perfectly preserved and not really damaged by any nature disasters like typhoons, earthquake, and not destroyed either by the airplanes or during the World War II. So it's a great place we can visit and really appreciate this beauty of the ancient architecture. And there's a place that's called Sumanian, Cambodia, Weishao Gangmin. Also give me lots of impression, it was really amazing. Okay, all these countries that we visited, maybe if you have time, you can check it out. And also, if you have any experience with traveling abroad and some experience, please share. Bye bye.